Good morning, everyone. Just wanted to take just a brief minute as we begin the week to go over a couple things about the SCORE method. So remember that it's a funnel. It's at its broadest point when we talk about subject, and then we're going to pick an aspect of that. So for instance, a lot of you picked mental health. So maybe your subject's mental health. Your central theme is anxiety. Now, there may be a question whether or not the subject is anxiety and then the central theme is something specific within anxiety. For instance, fidget devices or something, right? And the question becomes, how much can you cover in 3 to 5 minutes? I'm going to say that you probably aren't going to have more than 3 to 5 points because you just do the math on a 3 to 5 minute speech. How much can you really cover in that amount of time? There have been a lot of questions too about one of you mentioned, I don't know about what my speech impediment will do, and I don't know, a lot of anxiety going around. What I am grading you on is your ability to use the SCORE method: subject, central theme, objective sentence. Once you have the objective sentence, you really have a speech. You've just got to finish it. So subject, central theme, objective sentence. R for rationale, which is the points of the speech. R for resources, which are the show and tell. E, evaluate the name of a human being who's going to go over that speech with you and make sure that you've really thought through everything. That's what I'm grading on. Now, it's interesting. I have a young lady in this class who I've had her dad several times. They're all in college together. And he uses the SCORE method for everything. He writes papers with it. He does presentations with it. He does all kinds of things with the SCORE method because he's found it so helpful. And I do think that it really focuses what you're trying to say. Now, we are going to build through this 8 weeks. I'm not going to talk a lot about how to get in and out of a speech right now. That'll be the next speech. Those things matter, but I really want to get the method down. So by the end of the week, you'll have a full SCORE sheet to give me. I don't get lost too on, is it on the exact piece of paper I gave you? Make sure it says SCORRE and get it back to me. It can be a Word document. I don't care. That stuff isn't relevant to me. Can you work the process? Are you doing the steps, right? And a couple of you, I put in your feedback. I'm not sure whether this is narrow enough or focused enough, and you kind of need to see the points of the speech before you really understand that. Also, the objective sentence. So every person can understand Ryan Gibbons by learning the 3 fundamental experiences of his life. The end of that sentence, a lot of people try and put the points of their speech there. That's what I call a backpack. So here's mine. I carry with me everywhere, right? What do the points of that speech go in? In my case, the one I just gave you, it would be 3 experiences. And so by the time you have that objective sentence, you have a situation where you know who you're talking to. In this case, I'm talking to every person. You know what you're talking about, which is my life, and what you're going to tell them, which is the 3 key experiences of my life. That's a speech once you have that. And so that's what we're building here. That's what we built. I put a lot of feedback in there regarding your objective sentences, and don't comment or notice, but I'm completely caught up with grading, which rarely, if ever, happens. So much love to each of you this week. Hope you had a good spring break, and good luck to you.